Welcome back to our Prison Professors app tutorial series. In this next video, we're going to focus exclusively on how to build your profile. This is the heart of the app, and your profile will become a living testimony to the transformation you are making toward your re-engagement following whatever situation or sentence you're facing. So, understanding how to create and manage your profile is really the most important thing when it comes to the app. Keep in mind that this video will focus on an individual member building their own profile. This assumes the individual has access to a computing device and the internet. For those individuals who may already be serving time and don't have direct access to the app, we have a tool to allow someone you trust set up a profile for you and assist you in managing your profile content. We'll walk through that process in a later video. For this lesson, we're going to focus on how individuals who have access to our app can build their own profiles. So let's jump in.
We're back to the home page of the app, and in the middle of the page is a purple button that says Build Your Profile. This is where we're going to focus during this video. If I click this button, a number of things are going to happen, and there's a series of steps we're going to walk through to get our profile built. First of all, the app verifies that we're a human, so there won't be a bot trying to do this for someone else. So we verify that process. There's nothing you have to do except click the Continue button. We do have to verify the age. To use our app, you have to be over 18 years of age, so we'll have to verify that to continue. Click the button. And we also need everyone to agree to our terms and conditions, not only for prison professors, but also for core links. So those terms and conditions can be found here at the links, but you have to click this button to agree to these terms and conditions, and then you can click the Continue button here. Next, I'm going to create a test account. It's important to note that when you're entering your email address, our system will check to make sure that email address has not been used by someone else. Sometimes people can get confused as to what account they've set up, or if they have another friend or trusted partner using another email address, it will check. If the email is not available, you'll be notified here and have the option to enter a different email address to use for your profile. I'll have to also create a password, so I'll do that here. And now I can click Continue. Now, this is an important part for who referred you. This is part of our tribe system at Prison Professors. So if someone told you specifically about Prison Professors and the app, you have an opportunity here to select that person. This is a full list of every one of our members. You also can just type ahead here. So I'm going to enter Michael Santos as the person who referred me. And I can see that Michael's name is here, and I can select that. If no one referred you, that's fine too. You can check this box that no one referred me. I found this on my own. But we do like to collect the referring folks who are referring you for Prison Professors. So please enter that information in if you do have it. Next, I will click the button, and I'll get to my case information. This is the status of my case. And with the drop-down menu, you see there are a number of different options you can choose from. Some of our members are just beginning an investigation. Being part of that, some have already been convicted by a guilty plea or a jury. Both may be pending sentencing, or there could be all kinds of different statuses here. There also may be people that are on their way or in prison now. I'm going to select Convicted by Guilty Plea. Now, I'm going to click the next button here, and you'll notice I have information to put in the profile here. This is not required information. If you would like to complete it, we always like to have the information on hand if it's possible. That helps us in knowing who our members are and where they're located. But again, this is optional information. You'll be told if there are required fields at any point, but you can fill this out and then click the next button. Date of birth is nice too. We like to know who our people are and how old they are, and to wish you happy birthday. But that's an optional field as well. You also have the ability to check things you may be interested in from Prison Professors. So please click on these things that are meaningful to you, and then we can click the next button here. We also have the ability to upload a profile picture. This again is not required, but if you wanted to do that, you can simply click this link. It will open up your computer screen to allow you to then find an image that you might want to upload. If I do this, I can upload my own picture here, and you'll notice it will add the photo. So at this point, I can review all of my profile data. So this is everything I've put in. Profile photo, who referred me, case status. I kept these things blank. If I decided at this point I wanted to go back and change it, I can always edit this. And then I'm going to click the button here at the bottom to complete my profile. At this point, I now have a profile. It's created, and as you can see, it's right here on the page. I am literally into the app, and I have my own very own profile created. So there's no content here yet. We're going to talk about how to do that in a minute. But one thing I do want to point out while I'm on this screen is that you can always edit your profile information by this icon once you're in your profile. So if I click this, you'll notice I go right back to those steps I was in. If I ever needed to change things or update things, I can do that here. As an example, if I went from being convicted but pending sentence to now I'm actually in prison, I can click this and you'll notice something different happens at this step. I'm asked to give a registration number, a BOP number. I'm asked to select a facility. I can enter in my sentence length, security level, date of surrender, release date, anticipated. But this is really a nice function to be able to find where I'm going. We have a list of all the federal and state facilities here. So if you click something like the Aliceville location, you'll notice it's going to pull up the mailing address automatically for Aliceville. So again, really helpful in terms of having this here. If this is where my status is of my case, I can come in and make these updates anytime I need to. Again, I can update this information, add more personal details, whatever else I may want, update my photograph. Again, I'm going to have a chance to review all this one more time, as you can see here, and then I can save the changes. So you'll notice that, again, that's a way to update your profile at any time. If you are looking for making changes in the profile, you can do that by clicking that simple link there and making those updates. The last thing I want to point out in this video is the ability to set your profile visibility. As you notice at the bottom of this box, there is a profile visibility toggle switch. By default, all profiles are set to private. So that means that only you, when you log in, can see your profile, and that if someone tried to search you in the directory, they would not find your profile at all because you've hidden that and made it private. To move this to public, simply toggle this over to public. You'll get a notification at the bottom that it's now updated to public, and you can see this purple has made it very clear that you're now visible to the public with your profile. So now people can search your profile using the directory tool. You will show up in leaderboards. Things like that will now be visible to anyone visiting the Prison Professors app page. So that is an important function. I want to make sure everybody's aware of that. By default, when a profile is made, it is set to private. So you will need to make this public by simply clicking that toggle switch to the public on position so folks can see you publicly.
Okay, hopefully this video has helped you get a solid understanding of how to build your individual profile when you have access to a computing device and the internet. Our next video will focus on how to set up a trusted profile partner who can assist you in setting up your profile and managing your content during times you don't have direct access to a computing device or our app. Thanks again for watching and for being part of the Prison Professors mission.